January 18th, 2022. A Handbook for Classroom Management That Works. By Robert J. Marzano, Barbara B. Getty, Maria and Mark P. Fossate, Jana S. Marzano. Page 31, Module 6, Seat Work and Teacher-Led Activities. Small group work is becoming more and more commonplace in United States schools, but whole class instruction is still a valid and necessary approach. Similarly, students need opportunities to work alone, whether writing, reading, completing assignments, taking tests, or simply thinking about how to approach a specific task. The common denominator of seat work and teacher-led activities is that, generally speaking, students remain in their seats. Recommendation for classroom practice. We recommend that teachers in both elementary and secondary classrooms use the following strategies. 1. Setting expectations for students working in their seats. 2. Maintaining students' attention during teacher-led activities. Setting expectations for students working in their seats. One obvious expectation while students are working in their seats is that noise be minimized. This is particularly important as students finish their work. When it's easy for noise and talking to become disruptive for others still working. A common approach is to create a list of fun but worthwhile activities for students to select from when they have completed their primary work. You might also offer some kind of reward for additional work that students complete beyond what is required. Figures 6.1 and 6.2 provide examples of lists you might post in your classroom. Another option is to nurture students' love of learning so that classwork is viewed not as unpleasant but as something to look forward to. One way to do this is to set up a creative, fun, and engaging classroom library where students can go whenever they have completed the primary task of the day. The library can include any number of focus areas, such as opportunities to read, writing stations, research and investigation opportunities to study a topic in depth, or an Everyone is an Expert center, where students can study something they find especially interesting. Maintaining students' attention during teacher-led activities. There are a number of strategies you can use to maintain students' attention during teacher-led activities and presentations. Quick pause. When posing general questions to the whole class, ask students to use thumbs up or thumbs down to indicate whether they understand the question. Follow up with additional questions if students indicate thumbs down or if they don't put their thumbs up or down. Page 32 is about the table. I will read it later on. Page 33. Countdowns and calls out. Give a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 cue for quiet and group attention. Reinforced with comments such as, "Please turn your voice off for now, Tina." Or comment like this, "I will wait until the class is ready to begin." And then list the names of those who are ready to continue as students are quiet and focused. For example, "I will wait until the class is ready to begin." "Oh, I can see that Jason, Deanne, Amber, and Rosie are ready. Oh, and Brad and Jade, thank you. Okay, now Annie and Nicholas." Random drawing. Select readers and information presenters during group discussions with a variation on drawing straws. Using colored magic markers, color code one end of a set of popsicle sticks, one color for readers, another color for information presenters. As you or a selected student holds the stick so the colored end can't be seen, the other students pick one each. The advantage of this approach is that the randomness of the selection process keeps students involved in both the discussion and their roles as presenters. Students' assistants. Ask students to come up and point to correct answers on an overhead image. The advantage of this approach is that students typically are eager to do this, and it allows you to conduct a discussion from some place other than the front of the room. That's the end of module 6. Yeah. Page 34. Section Reflection. Checking your understanding. Use the space provided to write your answers to the questions. You feel lucky this year. You don't have as many students in your class as last year, and from what you know about them, this class of students is going to be easy. Should you approach rules and procedures differently with this class? If so, why and how? If not, why not? You have established a set of rules and procedures for your class. But now, you need to find ways to reinforce these expectations and develop student buy-in. What are some of the things you might do? Page 35. When students arrive at class each day, they spend too much time whispering and goofing off. What is one strategy you might use to get them on task immediately? Whenever students line up to leave the classroom, you find that you have to spend too much time getting everyone focused in line and ready to go. What are some strategies you might use to practice this routine and to ease the transitions? You are a fourth grade teacher. One of your closest friends, a first-year high school teacher, wants your advice about setting rules and procedures. What should you tell him? And how might the expectations you set for your students differ from those he might set for his students?